Fantastic. So I'm now sat down with Kristian from OP. Kristian, how's it going?
Very good. Exciting.
I've bumped into you at kind of a number of different stands out here in Money20, but looks like you were having fun in the various different guises. Have you managed to play with the F1 car yet? That's pretty. Have you?
Yeah, and I saw the Rabobank stand. They had basically a cappuccino printer with my face in it. You could have your face taken a picture.
That must have been on a bucket list of some description, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, so it's been good fun.
Did you manage to catch any of the main stage speakers yet? Or?
I did. I started with the ING CEO. That was brilliant. Not the whole many CEOs on the banks of that size have the courage to say the words out loud like he did. I really appreciated his vision on sort of the future of ING essentially being a purpose-driven bank.
And I've spent a bit of time with Ralph in the past, and actually he's a very earnest guy. When he says it, he's making those changes happen, which is really, really exciting. So, and I think a lot of what he talks about is culture transformation. It's about how they gear themselves up to really do that stuff at scale.
That as well, and also once more the sort of purpose-drivenness of the company. I really admire that, because then it becomes something else than just about banking. Like he mentioned, it becomes understanding the consumer problems, understanding your assets and your abilities to meet those sort of consumer problems and provide solutions that are better than previous ones.
Cool. So, you guys have been in the press the last couple of days. You've had some interesting news sort of coming out.
Yeah.
So what's been going on?
Well, unlike the innovation labs usually, we like to ship stuff. So, one of the things that we shipped last week was AI-powered API for SME loans, essentially integrated to accounting and invoicing platforms. Wow. So we have one partner
sorry, can you say that fast?
No, I
that's
can't.
Quite I feel like that needs to be an acronym of some description type thing.
I'm sure. And that's, to be honest, the hype version of what we launched. In reality, in us, honestly, what was really important for us was to explore the sort of future behavior of SMB customers, and what we realized is that more and more people will be using these accounting and invoicing platforms rather than the online banking services. Yeah. So our solution integrates into the accounting and invoicing platform rather than forcing their customers to jump onto our online premises. So I think that was a big deal, integrating loans directly into the tools that these small and medium businesses are using on day in, day out. That's
really interesting. Say the SME space, I personally think is a way more chance of being disrupted than the retail space. The gap between what customers really want and what big organizations are delivering is huge. So something like that, where you can see that the accounting package firms who are kind of filling some of that gap. Right. You integrating there rather than trying to be the platform. Yeah. It takes quite a big amount of kind of emotional intelligence to take that piece.
Indeed, I would link that back to Ralph's statement about the purpose-driven company. It is a lot easier to invest in own accounting platform or own invoicing solution, but the fact of the matter is that these entrepreneurs do need a wider array of different features, something where we are not experts on, at least yet. So it does make sense in the age of platforms and platform economics to bundle up and go where the customer is.
Yeah, well, we talk a lot about with open banking and everything that's happened with APIs. Everybody talks about aggregation. It's about pulling things in. It's about more data. It's about pulling other competitors' things into you and you being the platform. But like I say, the real premise on this, and even some of the biggest players who've been created by APIs, Uber's always the best example. It was like a payments API and a maps API.
And vertically integrated in a beautiful app.
But even those guys, the end-to-end journey of that is re-aggregated into distribution through Google Maps, yeah. So that's where I usually pick up Uber, because it's like 40-minute walk. Yeah. No, I'll get an Uber. So and that's the best thing about it.
I fully agree. And what bothers me in this whole open banking discussion is that we're not really discussing those opportunities. How can we be there in the context where customers are? We're always trying to bring them into the platform or destination that we've created, and it doesn't seem intuitive to me.
So where do you think that will go then? Because I completely agree with you in terms of the reintegration of that stuff, where the problem is that the customer is trying to where is the job they're trying to serve. Right. But I guess the challenge for many organizations is they see success in I remember how many people were getting excited about like their own app download or like the logins that they have.
Right.
So how do you think that'll affect how banks set metrics though? Because if you're not seeing the customer but you're serving the customer, that's still got to be the objective of the company, isn't it? That is the purpose, as you said.
Yeah, like I think you bring an excellent point. Like measuring that should be about the engagement of the actual product usage, not the destination, the app downloads or whatever the sort of vanity metrics are. And yeah, that's a big culture shift. It's a business model shift more than it is anything else. So a lot of minds need to change towards thinking about being actually there and literally starting from the customer needs. I'm not sure how that will happen though, like in broader strokes. Like we still talk about all of those vanity metrics here in this conference as well.
But I think it's great to see, I give innovation labs a lot of shit, not gonna lie, but actually it's great to see people who are actually delivering stuff to customers. Like that's the challenge. Like my sort of rejection of like innovation labs are the ones that are there for theater when it comes to senior people in those organizations, just feeling like something's happening. But what I love when we chat and what I love with what you guys do is you get shit done. You deliver it to customers and that's where it really matters. So well done.
It does. Thank you. Thank you so much.
But thanks very much for joining us anyway. Really, really great to hear about the announcement and everything going well and look forward to catching up with you soon.
Likewise.
Thank you.
Cool.